Okay, this is Ant looking at the boat that he's going to take across the Atlantic. 48-foot Leopard. Let's have a look. There's Malcolm relaxing on the stern, hoping it was his. Sorry Malcolm, not yours. Yeah, I think I'm going to, rather than trying to leap across that gap, I'm going to take the more discreet one. Okay, so now we're on the stern. Not much of a cockpit here, bit of space. You can see some boxes. Ant's busy fixing things up. Here we have a bit of an engine ready to go, all looking new and bright, perfect. Let's go through and have a look at the saloon on the way. Here's the helming position, looking very smart. You can see all the instruments. Ant's very proud of the fact that it's got an electric winch, so there's the little knob for the electric winch, because the old man's getting a bit past doing it by hand. Is that right, Ant?
Never past it.
And here we go with the saloon. Let's have a little look around. As you can see, all being packed up, things being covered. Ant tells me he's not allowed to do any dishes here because they're going to put in plastics because they don't want to mess it up. Bit of a wood piece here to protect the surface. There's a chart table with a bit of a nav station. Saloon table, very nicely organized. You can tell it's men on board. And they've brought their food. All I can see there is packets of cornflakes and mayonnaise. So I don't know how that's going to work. Spot up there for the TV to go on, but it's not yet on place. And then if we come around, go out the front door. In the bow area, there's a lovely little kind of forward cockpit, if you like, place to sit. And of course, as you all know, Ant, he's already got the remote on his iPad, so he can sit here and command the boat from a relaxing position with his drink in hand. I'm sure you'll have Luke running around getting the food. Is that right, Ant?
It's a dry boat. It's a dry boat.
It's a dry boat, he says. Do you believe him?
Yeah.
So let's have a look then, see what it looks like if we come up front. Bit of a trampoline here between the forward hulls. Nice little seats here for when Ant feels a bit homesick. He can come and sit out here and remember Ginny. And there you get a feel of the size of the boat. Huge, huge, huge. You want to have a look at the mast? Goes all the way up. Ant was saying that the windage on the boat without a sail up, they get 5 knots, so can you imagine? Okay, so this is going down into one of the hulls. Looking forward first, there's a family berth here. You can see a double berth with all this junk on it. And behind that, doors open into a single berth, suitable for kids and so on. Nice porthole, keep it light and bright. Even an openable piece in the front there, looks like. Then each cabin has its own heads. So this is the heads for this forward berth. See a shower, some a basin with, as they'd say, a European faucet. And let's see if we can see the actual heads. Ant's very pleased to say that these heads, although they're electric, don't match up to the Aegis heads. So at least we're ahead in one department. Underneath the stairs we came down on, there's an escape hatch in case the boat goes upside down. Climb out that. Then in the aft there's a much more comfortable berth, which of course Ant has secured for himself. So here's Ant's little home in the sun. A little porthole into the aft cockpit area. And again the porthole looking outside with the opening section here. Bit of a fan, I'm sure he'll enjoy that in the heat. And if you have a look, if you open up the hatches in the floor, we see significant space under the sole of the boat. So lots of room for storage. And of course there's up front cupboards as well to put things in. and even has a little porthole up to the cockpit area, and the other side is just the same, so looking pretty good.
Okay.
Yes, and with Hobby Horse the electrics.
All your lights, all fused, 120 volts AC for the shore-based, air conditioners, 3 air conditioners, one for the saloon and one for starboard and one for port holes. What else do you want to know? That's about it.
What are those dials there? Those are your gauges?
Those are the gauges for to see how the motors do. Those motor
How much diesel do you carry, and
1,000 liters.
And water?
900 liters.
So that'll keep you going for a week or two.
It'll keep us going.
No girls to have showers? Should last
6 weeks. We're only allowed a shower every 4th day.
Let's just go through it so we can see it later.
Okay. Having a look. This is your anchor with the windlass, electric windlass. Controls neatly by.
And 50 meters of chain, it looks
50
like.
meters of chain.
And says after the chain runs out, he'll grab the end and get pulled over if he has to.
His rope, I'll show you now.
Do we trust you, Anne? Do we trust you?
I don't know if you trust me. That's right. There's 50 meters of chain. That's it. That's all we got. Spare anchor. Water storage.
That's your water storage. And on the other side, on the port side?
Port side. Air conditioners.
And spare fuel, I guess.
And I think this is your generator as well.
And what are you going to put in those blue jerry cans?
Spare fuel.
Okay. Okay. Looking very good. Looking very good. Malcolm, don't get worried. You don't have to pay for it now.
Okay, that's quite a relief, Gavin.